What's up, guys? Today we're going to learn about displacement maps. Basically, what displacement maps is going to allow you to do is to take an image such as text and incorporate it into a background image like this wood we have. And as you can see right now, this it doesn't look real at all. You can't even see the wood through the text even. So to get to where I'm at, you're going to open the chapter 12 file for how to cheat in Photoshop book, and you're going to find this file 346 displacement maps 1. Open that up and you'll be right here. Make sure that the text layer is selected, and the first thing we're going to do is allow the us to see the wood through it, so it looks like the text is actually on the wood. Because our ultimate goal is to make this text look like it's been painted onto the wood. So after this is selected, click this arrow for blending mode, and then find hard light, and there you go. That's now we can see the wood through it. So just a before and after. You can see the progress just that little change did. But it's too red compared to the faded color of the wood. So to fix that, we're going to bring the opacity down of this text to about 70. Yeah, that looks good. And now the colors match more evenly, but it's still not real because you can see how precise these lines are. They're too perfect, and that's not believable at all. So to fix that, what we're gonna do is select the background layer, press Control J, and that's gonna duplicate that layer. So with the duplicated layer selected, we want to desaturate it. So obviously take the saturation all the way to 0. So to take the saturation all the way to 0, press Control Shift U, and as you can see, saturation is now completely 0, and it's darker. So we'll get to where that, or how that plays into what we're doing in a little bit. But for now, just open up a new window and have the width be 709, height 532, because that's the size of the wooden image. And then, very important step, this is probably not on grayscale, but you're going to click this arrow and make sure it's grayscale. That's very important. And then select OK. Now what you're going to do is go back to the other document and have the move tool selected, and have the duplicated desaturated layer selected. Click and hold, or click and drag this layer up to this window, and then once it snaps up, just bring it down here, and then that'll pop in, and then you can drag this, and it'll snap right in for you. So now that we have our desaturated background layer, we're gonna save it. So go to File, Save As, and I'm just going to do it to the desktop, somewhere you can find it. Save it as desaturated background, or whatever, that will help you. And then, very important also, the format has to be PSD, Photoshop, so that actually works in the application. And then save that up. It's going to ask me if I want to replace it because I already saved it. And now that we have this, we're going to go back to our original document, and you guys can hide this desaturated layer on this document. We don't need that anymore right now. And then select the text layer. Once this is selected, go to Filter, Distort, and Displace. Now, what displacement does with the text is it's gonna make the text kind of strokey almost, so that it looks like it's actually had paint strokes like painted on there. So that's what that's gonna do. Now the book says to have both of these, horizontal scale and vertical scale, at 50. but after experimenting, I found that that 20 and 20 works a lot better, and it looks a lot better. So make these each 20 20, and then for displacement map, put stretch to fit, and undefined areas repeat edge pixels, and then once you have that, click OK. Now this is where the displacement map comes in that we just made in that other document with the desaturated background. So it's going to say choose a displacement map. You're going to go find that file that you just saved, so our desaturated background, click that, and then click open. And look what just happened. So from the displacement, you can see that the brush strokes and everything, it looks like actual brush strokes. But there's just one problem, and that is that the shadows for when these wood crevices go in, they're not real. They don't look realistic at all, and that the reason why that is because our desaturated layer is the same smoothness or roughness as our flat brown wood layer, and that's why that just looks too dark in there, and not just not good enough. So so we're gonna actually undo this. So you can press Control Z to undo that, because that didn't work out perfectly if you want it to work. And then go back to your desaturated background and make sure it's selected over here. Go to Filter, Blur, and give it a Gaussian blur, whatever how it's pronounced. I'm pretty sure the radius is at 1.5 pixels when you first select this, but you can still kind of see the roughness of this. So we're gonna drag it up just a little bit to about 2.5. So you can see how much smoother that this is, and that's going to allow that text, when we use the displacement map with it, to be smoother as well, and be more realistic. So once this is at 2.5, click OK. Now that we have this, save it up. So now that our desaturated background's saved, go back to your other document and have text layer selected, and filter, distort, displace. Same thing, 20/20, stretch to fit, repeat edge pixels, click OK. And now when we choose our displacement map, obviously the same one, but we just edited it and saved it, so it's different. And when you click open this time, you can see how much smoother the text is. And inside here too, it's just smooth with these indents. And that's it looks a lot more realistic. So that's it, guys. There you go. That's how you use displacement maps. And it looks sorry for my dad. It looks real good now. So there you go. Thanks for watching.